What is going on with TJ Watt in Pittsburgh, PA? Tom, what happened?
So the timeline, as I understand it, is that TJ Watt came into the facility on Wednesday morning and he had some pain. He went and did his workout. It was a player's day off, but he went in there to lift. He then went through his normal dry needling treatment. And then after the treatment, he was still in pain. They performed a bunch of different tests. At first, they were thinking based on where the pain was, that maybe it was his collarbone. They ruled that out. They then did X-rays on his ribs. That came back negative. Then they did some additional tests that revealed a small hole in his lung. J.J. Watt took to Twitter with similar but not exactly the same version of the story, saying that it's a partially collapsed lung for J.J. TJ via JJ blaming the Steelers team physicians or the people giving that treatment for the injury. My understanding is that may be a little bit more to that piece of the story, but at any rate, not likely that TJ Watt is going to be able to play on Monday night against the Dolphins. Sounds like this is just something where he just needs to rest based upon the procedure that he had done to repair that hole in his lung, the partially collapsed lung. Could be back as soon as the following week's game. But obviously for a Steelers team that needs every one of these wins to hold off the Ravens in the AFC North, not great to be without one of your best players in all likelihood on Monday night.
So I guess the question is the reporting on how this happened, right? I mean, you mentioned JJ's post. I think we have it, and where this goes from here. And after a dry needling treatment session at the facility, man, that's scary. That's as scary as it comes, man. I mean, with what's going on. So it's just rest and then maybe back in week 16. That's what you're saying.
That is what it sounds like at this point. And again, if TJ Watt wants to go down the road of a grievance through the NFLPA or punch any of those buttons, then perhaps there'll be more answers forthcoming about exactly what happened. Again, my understanding is he came in to the facility on Wednesday with pain already. After the dry needling session, that's when he continued to experience the pain. He went into the hospital. He had a battery of tests done. They were able to rule out a bunch of different things, including a rib issue. But he did have a puncture, a small hole in his lung. They fixed that. Now it's just a matter of resting. Probably not a situation where he's going to be ready to play football in 3 days, but potentially as soon as week 16, TJ Watt should be back for a Steelers team that, even though Alex Highsmith is playing at a really high level right now, they certainly could use TJ Watt as well.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.